Alright, so the flying type Elite Four is one who I'm probably gonna have trouble with. Unfortunately, I do have a couple Pokemon who are weak to flying, in Decidueye and in Crabrawler, Crabominable, whatever. And, I don't have anybody who resists it, and I don't have anybody whose primary types are super effective. Actually, I do have one whose primary type is super effective on flying, but it's got, like, Toilet for, speed, so I'm probably not going to be able to use it that much. Vikavolt. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. Kahili. I do have Flygon out in the leadoff, so I can spam Dragon Dance if I have to, and hope that I'll be able to stall out a little bit with moves like Hyper Potions and Max Potions and Full Restores, rather not Hyper Potions, because I do have a bunch of There I go again. I do have a bunch of Max Potions and Full Restores, even if I only have 2 Revives left. So you're going to send out a Skarmory, which could be very good, very okay, or very bad, which encompasses, like, everything. But, I'm gonna hope that it ends up very good for me. I don't know if you have Whirlwind, and I'm hoping you don't have Whirlwind. I'm gonna use Dragon Dance, and I'm gonna go to, like, +4, +6 in Dragon Dance. You're gonna use Steel Wing, that's gonna avoid the attack. Very good. And, I'm gonna use Dragon Dance again. I hope you don't have Whirlwind. I really want you to not have Whirlwind. If you have Whirlwind, then I'm probably gonna soft reset the game and start this over. You're gonna use Steel Wing. Okay, so you have Steel Wing. That's all I know. That did... Oh, come on, that's gonna raise your defense. Screw you too. Crunch is gonna do neutral effective damage. Crunch is gonna do neutral damage to Skarmory. But if you have your defense raised, I might be sitting here for a little while, hoping for, like, a critical hit or something. Can I do that again? How much HP do I have? I can't risk doing that again. I'm going to go and use a Max Potion. Alright. So Steel Wing is a little bit scary. Hoping that you don't get any more defense buffs off of Steel Wing. Right? Alright, so how much damage did that do? That did 63 damage. Alright. Unfortunately, I can't hit you with Earthquake. Which would, Earthquake would be super effective if you didn't have the flying type. You're going to use Steel Wing again. I guess I can, like, stall out Steel Wing. Yeah, I definitely don't want to risk that, because it did 63 damage the first time. I have 63 HP right now. But, I don't want to risk another, like, a bad damage roll, or a critical hit, or anything of that sort. That did a little more than 63 damage that time. Let's go and use Crunch and see how much damage I can do. If I can lower your defense with Crunch, that'll be pretty helpful. Not even half. Ooh, your defense did fall, though, so I think you're dead on the next turn, if you don't get a defense buff from Steel Wing. Alright, so... Another day, another Max Potion. How many of those left do I have? I should be okay, because I only have this fight and the champion fight against Kukui. Right, you're gonna use Steel Wing. You're gonna use Steel Wing. And Dragonite's gonna use another Dragon Dance. Well, Flygon's gonna use another Dragon Dance. Dragonite isn't like first person, third person rather. Referring to myself. Okay. Stealing again. If only I had like slightly better IV and HP or something like that. I think I can survive another one. No. I don't want to have to soft reset the game just because I get a bad damage roll. I know how I'm gonna win this fight now. And that's gonna be the strategy. But I don't want to be sitting here for another 5 or 10 minutes if I like take the risk, get a bad damage roll, and have to restart. Do I want to do again? I don't want to do again. Crunch, here we go. Alright, so we're going to be going and using Crunch. Alright, good game, Skarmory. And who are you sending in next? Yes, got experience from the experience share. That's what you cannon. My foot is very sore because I was sitting on it funny. Let's go and use Dragon Dance again. Should I? I think Dragon Claw... Let's just try and go and use Dragon Claw. Because I am stronger than it in terms of levels. I am at, like, plus a lot. Okay, Canyon went down. Good, I didn't need to. Alright, so we're gaining more experience. And you're going to send an Oricorio. Whatever type that happens to be. I can't use Dragon Dance against this thing because it will just copy it because of that ability that it has. Does this call for a Z move? I feel like I should use a Z move. Let's use a Z move. Just because, one, I want to see myself use a Z move, and two, I feel like Oricorio is fairly defensive. And that scares me. Anyway, Trelawney is surrounding himself with Z power, and I'm going to be unleashing a devastating Drake. Excellent. Yay, Draconiforce Dragon. Alright, Oricorio went down. Excellent. So, you are down 3 Pokemon, and I am down none. And hopefully, Crobat. I can take down a Crobat. I should be able to take down a Crobat, and if I don't know what Crobat can do to me. It probably has, like, Brave Bird or something, because I think it's strong enough to know Brave Bird. But if it knows Brave Bird, I have Sucker Punch, and that should take it down, and I didn't have to use Sucker Punch on the Should UI, because Crobat went down. Excellent. Alright, Mandibuzz is your final Pokemon. Do you have Sucker Punch? I feel like you have Sucker Punch. You probably have Sucker Punch. Let's go and use a Dragon Claw. Alright, and you have good defenses, but you're gonna use Toxic. You're gonna use Toxic. Does that matter at this point? Does that matter? Because I don't know if you can take me down with a Sucker Punch even now. Come on. Ooh, you're gonna use a full restore. I forgot. You didn't use any of those earlier. In that case, I might want to use a full restore, because after this toxic damage, I don't know if you'll be able to take me down with a Sucker Punch or not. And competitive-minded me is always worried about those. So let's go restore. Let's go and use one of... Where are they? I know they're in here somewhere. Here they are. I was gonna say, I know I didn't run out of these yet. Anyway, we are going to use a full restore. And Trelawney was cured of poisoning. Okay. You are also going to use a full restore. And you're going to be cured of being in the yellow. And you're pretty much back at square one. Alright, let's use a Dragon Claw. At this point, I'm pretty confident that I can win this battle. Yeah, okay, so you're just going to use Toxic again. And, alright, good game, Kahili. This actually ended up being possibly the least scary battle that I've had to do so far. Because of, one, my item spam in battle, and two, because of my Dragon Dance spam in battle. Anyway, so Trelawney is going to go and use Dragon Claw. The Mandibuzz is going to go down. And, there we go. Excellent. Ooh, almost got a level there. Nobody got a level out of that in total, but we have defeated Elite Four Kahili. Okay. Time for the champion. Yeah, the teleport is going to activate. And, time to move on. I'm glad you think so. Alright. I'm gonna heal. This is probably one of the most wasted full restores of all time, but I'm about to fight the champion, so I'm gonna do it.